This is Frankie Abrazzino with the Scoop News. We're back to 2nd Street in Sarasota with the issue that I first report. I think I was one of the first to report on it was via email when they were concerned about people defecating and doing other stuff at the business. And then local media, major media picked it up and discussed that they had photos and stuff that was the homeless that were doing the destructive things that were occurring. So they had a meeting to try to decide what's happened. And if you look at this one company, they got this guy, this owner, Vega, from Hydra IV Hydration Center. And he basically says, look, I can look out my window and I got a perfect view of the SCAT and City Hall station. And you can see the homeless people out there, and they're not just homeless that are down on their luck, but they're people that are out there dealing in drugs, they're prostituting themselves, littering, and doing other illicit behavior. And this is a common theme that I've heard before from, I remember it was Phil from Phil's gang, was strongly advocating something be done. He ended up moving from his condo complex right there. So they decided to get together and see what they could do. And it's being reported that they've come up with some ideas, maybe conceptual, which is to basically try and fight the crime. They believe that it's the problem is the drug dealing and crime, not necessarily the homelessness that's there. And they said, basically you get people like Ethan over at Salvation Army. He comes out and says that the change in the narrative has helped these businesses and these residents out there to try to grapple with what they call the homeless community with these problematic elements that are within it. They talked to the SPD, and according to this report, Kevin Stiff said basically we're using the SARA process where we go out, we scan the area, we look at the data, come up with some kind of response plan, and then we conduct an analysis and see if that response that we put into play is reaching. So they're looking for more enforcement, but I got to tell you, folks, this is something, I was on doing Phil's gang, working with those guys a few years ago, and this was an issue back then, even before that. It's been an ongoing struggle. I believe when I did my analysis and report, gosh, this was years ago, the individual, and I can't remember her name, that's heads up the SLB library, is a very pro advocate for the homeless and invites them into there. That was another struggle they had. There was a variety of issues out there, but I don't think it's going away anytime soon. Like I said, it's been out there for years. So this has been Frankie Abrazzino with